Mr. Body is my name. Welcome to my home, Body Manor. Of tonight's event, I am the planner. This fun and folly, known as a game. Here, inside a box, a deck of cards, a pair of dice to toss. The premise of the game is simple. Kill me with one weapon in one room. You won't rest easily until I rest permanently. The immense joy of my doom. Find 6 rooms inside, a place to hide, a place to play a game. Murder is its name. You choose the cards, you play them hard, but only one can win. Murder is the bill of fare, and you'll see motive everywhere, but only one can win. 6 weapons pass from hand to hand with passion. 6 suspects from square one are on the run. Let's meet them now and hear the tales they fashion. Be cautious, from here it's all or none for murder one.
I am Mrs. Pecot, well-known, well-traveled, and well-preserved. I am the Rose of the Pecot family and chairperson of the board of Pecot Enterprises, a position that I acquired with the death of my first husband, Anthony. My second husband, Neville, gave me an authentic Renoir. My third, my villa in Capri. My fourth, a 10-carat diamond ring. I have forgotten my fifth completely. He gave me nothing. But I am happy to say that I am a newlywed again. Mr. Body has now become my sixth. I have wealth, I have power, I have the Kardashians' plastic surgeon. If I'm the one they choose to be the killer, poor darling, this means you're my sixth to die.
Then promise me you'll make sure it's a thriller.
I will, but I'll need someone to be my alibi. I am Professor Plum, B-A-M-A-P-H-D. That's me. I'm an author by trade, an intellect by birth, and an American by choice. You see, I was born in London, raised in New York, attended Oxford, and years later became part of the British think tank in the States. It was in Washington where I met Mr. Body. He was a lobbyist for the oil industry. He asked me to ghostwrite a book for him about government involvement in the oil industry for a handsome fee. Indeed, I agreed. As Somerset Maugham said, money is like a sixth sense. You can't make use of the other 5 without it. To execute a crime is quite fulfilling. To execute was never my strong suit. The mastermind will always get top billing. The corpse is a nameless body plainly dressed to boot.
Till the deed is done, I'm game for everyone. Murder is the bill of fare, and you'll see motive everywhere, but only one can win.
I'm Miss Scarlett. I'm an actress. Well, a singer. No, more like a performer. You know, I do it all. Or so does what my men friends tell me. No one knows this, but I first met Mr. Body when I was performing in Las Vegas. I went for a dog act. They played every Tuesday at 3 a.m. at Billy's Lone Star Bar, Grill, Casino, and Car Wash. Mr. Body was in Vegas on business, saw my show, loved it, and asked if I'd give him an encore in his hotel room. Well, you know me, I love an audience. Last time we played the game, I had to shoot you. The trigger jammed, I nearly missed my cue.
Colonel Mustaaaaard here. I've rushed ramparts, breached barricades, and pillaged parapets with a single strategy: to woo the one who would walk wistfully with me in matrimony. It was not denial, not disruption, not delay, but dedication that gave me the gall, the gumption, the guts to charm the lady. Then, to festoon my fiancée with the fanciest of favors. But she snubbed my sentiments and assailed my affections. Blasphemy, heresy, tyranny. The lady allied with Mr. Body. A most grievous ordeal. But I will defend my honor with zeal. Stand my ground, firm as a rock, storm the citadel of passion, and win back Mrs. Pecot. In the campaign to liberate the heart, stay steadfast, denounce the dastardly deeds that would attract her, and never surrender. Do you recall the last time that I killed you? I beat you silly with the candlestick.
But I recall you struck me with a lead pipe.
Oh yes, that's right. Tonight perhaps I'll try my new room trick.
My name is Mrs. White. I hate the Mrs. Park. That's what I'm called by Mr. Body, who I lives with, because I'm his housekeeper. Well, actually his cook and his housekeeper, but he don't pay me enough to be called both, so I just says I'm his housekeeper. I don't mean to say I lives with him, because I got me own teeny tiny room in the basement where I sleep on a thin mattress on a cot which ain't fit for prisoners in a cell. And the food! I get scraps, leftovers, tasteless, grisly stuff our dogs won't eat. And I work 7 long, hard days a week with no rest for my weary bones, hands, feet, eyes, nose, hair. I need a drink.
But we don't have a butler here to blame.
If the coppers come a-hunting for me, I'm ready. A jailhouse full of blokes for me to tame.
Green's the name, money's my game. I'm salt of the stock market, king of commodities, an entrepreneur, if you will. I've got me a national chain of beauty supply stores called Teasing Your Blues Away. I've got me the premier discount air carrier, Pennies in Heaven, and I'm in a new joint venture with Mr. Body called Colossal Nips and Tucks. We plan to cover ancient monuments with sandstone-colored vinyl siding that blends into the surroundings. You don't even know it's there. I'm a genius.
Yes, it's weapons pass from hand to hand with fashion. Now the game is on. We play to win.
Be cautious,
Intrepid.
contrived,
Seductive.
elusive.
So now you play our little game of murder.
A little game
And
of
try your best to play the game to win. No matter if you land on top or bottom, you play it. The time has come to play the game again. The game has now begun. 6 suspects on the run. From here it's all or none for murder one. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we won't save the world from ruin. We won't get a Nobel Prize. We won't win lottery jackpots. We will encounter some crackpots. Loony antics and clues to scrutinize.
Crackpots. He called us crackpots. How'd you like that?
Take a look around. You don't find sane people living in a 2-dimensional world made with yellow blocks and paint by number rooms.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will determine the conclusion of our game. The suspect, the weapon, and the room are essential. You will do this by selecting cards from 3 decks and placing them in this envelope marked confidential. There are 6 options in each of 3 categories. 6, 6, 6. Very interesting. There are 216 potential finales, but on only one is our game resting.
Here we go again.
It's slap of cards.
The crash of the die.
The sticky fingers grasping me.
The strong fingers grasping me.
You always get the strong fingers.
Is that it for me?
Excuse me! The first deck contains one card for each of the murdered suspects. Mrs. Peacock, Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum, and Mrs. White. Now, before the show began, we recruited 3 volunteers, each to select one card. I asked them now to take the stage. I ask with humblest regard. I would like you to select the murderer by picking a single card and placing it in front of you like this. The second deck contains one card for each of the rooms in body manner that might be used in the murder. The kitchen, the lounge, the ballroom, the conservatory, the billiard room, and the study. Please, pick the room. The third deck contains one card for each of the weapons that might be used in the murder. The wrench, the candlestick, the lead pipe, the knife, the revolver, and the rope. Pick the weapon. Let's have a round of applause for our volunteers. Ladies and gentlemen, in this envelope is the key to our destiny, for in it lies the answer to the mystery. Shoot. We find ourselves in an interesting place. The ending is chosen before we begin. What then is the objective? From the player's perspective, to solve the mystery and ultimately win. Your goal is to figure out what's in the envelope. Who done it? With what weapon? In what room? You arrive at this conclusion by deducing the solution from clues I will give you once we resume. There are 2 rounds of clues that will assist you before my death. Round 1 after round 2. Participation in the game is purely by choice. If you choose to play, use the playing form you received. Document the information I reveal with each clue. Eliminate items with no value perceived. Thus, you will find where, how, and who. Now we start our journey to arrive at this end. To all suspicious doing, diligently attend. Round 1 begins in the kitchen with shrieks of woe from a disgruntled worker, less friend than foe.
Make sure the roast is lean and tender, I said. Make sure the salad is gently tossed, I said. I've a good mind to Barney's roast and rip me salad apart. A good mind to...
Mrs. White! You missed some. Just make sure dinner preparations are completed according to my specifications.
I think you and me's got to talk, Mr. Body, about me position,
You are my chief domestic, Mrs. White. There is nothing else to discuss.
about me wages, and the raise I ain't got in.
Are you forgetting that I paid the bail required by the court to free your son, Nigel?
And I'm ever so grateful. So,
Nigel would still be behind bars awaiting his trial for grand larceny if it weren't for my generous offering.
more than generous, sir, but working all these hours to pay you back has taken its toll. It kind of feels like I just had a marathon night with a troop of blokes from the Royal Navy.
Mrs. White!
Yeah, you're right. A night with sailors would have at least put a smile on my face.
Mrs. White, I want dinner ready in 1 hour. You are to notify all of my guests when dinner is served, and after serving it, you are to report to your chamber until I summon you. Is that understood?
Aye, aye, sir.
I knew she'd see things my way.
He's a bloody not me knitting yarn, he is. What I need is a new position with a respectful employer. Unfortunately, at my age, there just ain't that many offers. Your life is a bowl of cherries with all of the pieces fit. But when you're scrambling to survive, life is a bowl of pits. I am everybody's dog, to wipe their feet upon. Mr. Body rules me like he runs me from dusk till dawn. His carrots and his beans must be new veal cuisine. I ain't no galloping gourmet. And for a pot and shot, the pot roast one to pot. He'll have to take it from me pay. My life is a bowl of cherries, none of the pieces fit. I'm always scrambling to survive. Life is a bowl of pits. Destiny served me leftovers instead of an elegant meal. It could have been lobsters and champagne, meatballs and an automobile. But I married beneath me station. The butcher was who knocked me up, and we had a son. Our son was a bum. Cost me the best of me life. As Mr. Body's servant, I'm very much maligned. He sure ain't much to sing about, but his work is hard to find. Now he don't even know when everything runs swell. He'll treat me like I'm someone when it freezes up in hell. He's got no gratitude. He's got me all glued. I fear I'll stab instead of slice. I'll hack instead of dice. I'll bludgeon the beef stew. The main course well awaits. Me master on a plate. Chop this, trim the fat. Carve this in nothing flat. Mince this, toss that. Life is a bowl of cherries, none of the pieces fit. I'm dreaming and I'm scheming that someday I'll arrive. I'm always scrambling to survive, and what I say is true. Life on the whole, life is a bowl of pits.
Clue number 1. Flailing the gleaming blade with might. In the kitchen with the knife was Mrs. White. Of the 3, 2 you should ignore. This is advice that will help you for sure. Next, in the billiard room, business goes awry. When wheeling and dealing can't be seen alive.
ball side.
Mr. Green, you're playing billiards with a lead pipe?
You ever run into one of these in dark hallways?
Well, of course.
You in for a game?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm already involved in a game. Do you have the Egyptian deposit for colossal nips and tongues?
Almost. I have verbal commitment from the government, and they loved our proposal, and they said that the check will be cut soon, real soon.
That's not true.
Of course it is.
You're lying. I spoke to Yusuf Abdul Rahbek just yesterday. The check was already delivered to you, and just a little research shows that your bank account is now $500,000 fatter than 2 days ago.
Nope. You're right. Because my great aunt in Peoria.
Peoria?
Yeah, she died. It's a real shame. It was just a little gift for being such a model nephew.
Mr. Green.
No, really. So, she had this weird glass eye, and she was in a wheelchair. And so every Sunday, I'd go down to her house and throw her little glass eye on the floor, and she'd play with it like a marble. It was adorable.
Mr. Green, I want the correct amount deposited in the Nips and Tucks account immediately.
Hey, bud.
Failure to do so will result in legal action brought against you.
You think you're looking at a cheater? Clean the wax out of your nose.
Clue number 2. Exhibited in that television scene. Billiard room, lead pipe, and Mr. Green. None of these things are worth remembering when you begin your conjecturing. Next, in the ballroom, a reunion takes place. Here, there's a dubious past to embrace.
How did you know?
Calluses, are you a guest for the weekend?
No, just here for the evening. A stopover on my way to a very important affair.
Are you going to an engagement for Grey Poupon or French's Golden?
Oh, my dear, you haven't changed a bit. You're still the same feisty woman I once adored.
Oh, you and me, oh, that was husbands ago.
Remember when we were passionate friends?
True allies.
Oh, let's play like that first night in Monaco. Let's play my favorite.
Not Custard's Last Stand. He never stands very long.
Oh, no. The storming of Normandy.
Send in the troops.
Oh, boy. Europe, 1939. Hitler Right foot, Holland.
Right hand, Belgium.
Right foot, France. D-Day. Brigades.
Thrust! Artillery!
Plastic vertebrae are jammed.
Plastic vertebrae?
War wound.
What should I do?
Here, take my hands, stand on my toes, and pull.
I can't get you up.
You certainly can. 1, 2, 3.
Now what?
One good yank and I'll straighten right out. Pull.
Pull what?
My shoulders. Pull my shoulders and my back will straighten.
Oh, okay. Colonel, what is that?
A revolver?
I know that, but why is it on your person?
Well, you've got to be prepared. The enemy is everywhere.
Oh, Colonel, I am no enemy.
Colonel Mustard, I want you off the premises immediately.
You don't understand.
Need I remind you that your wife should have been my wife?
By my becoming Mrs. Pecot 6, she becomes very rich.
And if I become Mrs. Peacock 7, I've recently inherited my father, General Gray's fortune.
Well, we might have to talk about our little arrangement agreement, huh? Later, in the billiard room, cowboys and Indians.
I want you out. By the way, Colonel Mustard, what's this? I found it in your chamber.
What? Where'd you get that note?
It's sheet music. What are you doing with sheet music to Beethoven's 5th Symphony?
How dare you abscond me with my personal effects? This is war!
I love my job.
I am going to the lounge for a cocktail and then to the conservatory for time alone with the plants.
Clue number 3. Mustard, revolver, an interesting pair. He could be the suspect, you should declare. Revolver, boulder, weapon, and space. None of these things will help strengthen your case. Next in the lounge, more motive is forming. In tandem with some sly brainstorming.
We'll add a bit of vodka, a dash of gin, and a big splash of beer to mix it all together.
That's, some cocktail you got there.
You want one?
How about something a little less complicated? Like water?
No bottles. The tap water shut off.
Well then how about one? I know Mr. Buddy's got some around here somewhere. Hayes.
Bon Pay. It's a French country one.
That's pretty good. Where'd you pick up the French? Scarletta.
How did you know my name?
Last I saw you, you were belting out Sinatra tunes in Vegas.
I don't know you.
You won the Miss Nuclear West pageant.
Everyone knows that.
Cause I paid off the judges.
Squeegee!
Squeegee sang Leary and the Flash.
Look at you! What happens to the long hair, the stomach, the 10 pounds of gold around your neck?
Well, baby, when you're in business, you've got to look a certain way, sound a certain way. So now, I'm Mr. Green, jack of all shades. What about you?
I'm a refined lady now. Miss Scarlet.
Baby, a leopard doesn't change its D's, Dems, and does.
You don't know, Squeegee. I hated that way of life.
Last I remember, you had it pretty good. Nice apartment, nice car, nice company.
Yeah. Things were good. Until you left, why'd you split?
Look, it's hard to stick around when, let's see, when you're two business partners, one who happens to be your girl, what was it again? Oh yeah, decide to, hitch up and leave you in the dust.
Look, I didn't know what Mr. Body was up to. Really. He only put the make of me so he could get access to the accounts. Then he drained them, leaving me and our business penniless.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
To right the wrongs.
His wrong?
His wrongs. You with me?
You? Me? How?
It was very selfish when we executed his intention,
Making us the object of his dangerous invention.
but we lost the last, perhaps it must address a little retribution. Methods, means, and execution are the strategies that count to them.
Acting with efficiency, vulgarity, don't because
But we lost the last, perhaps it must address a little retribution. Everyday devices have been to rise abuses when they're in the right hands, but for the wrong reasons. Delightfully delicious, these dangerous abuses when they're in the right hands, but for the wrong reasons.
if we were to really do it, any household item would be good enough to fight us.
Just as long as I'm with you, any grisly gadget would most definitely do. We can whip him.
With an egg beater.
Then maybe we could whack him.
With a weed eater.
Let's string him up.
I've got it. With a telephone cord.
We can flatten him with an ironing board. Everyday devices have enterprise abuses when they're in the right hands, but for the wrong reasons. Delightfully delicious, these dangerous abuses when they're in the right hands, but for the wrong reasons. If we were to really do it, any household item would be good enough to fight off. Just as long as I'm with you, any grisly gadget would most definitely do.
Strangulate, obliterate, we liquidate the opposition. Evaluate, exterminate, we orchestrate retaliation. For we lost nonetheless, perhaps we must address a enterprise nuisance when they're using the right hand, but for the wrong reasons. If we really want to really any household item would be good enough to find a enterprise nuisance when they're in the right hands, but for the wrong reasons. Delicious, it's always when they're in the right hands, but for the wrong reasons. If we were to do it with any household item would be good enough to find out. Just as long as I'm with you, any grisly gadget with you would most definitely do.
Clue number 4. Wrench, lounge, and scarlet. Are these things you should target? One of these things I do reveal will help you solve the deadly ordeal. Next in the study, a fuss is made between one under stress and one under pain.
Right over left, left over right, right under left, through the loop, left over right, through the loop, and tight. There, a perfect Achaean knot. Now, if I pull here, I have a noose. A brilliant noose.
Hey, that's big clothesline. You've cut it to bits.
Not to worry, I shall replace it.
Oh, you bet your sweet bottom you shall.
You will.
I will what?
You will replace it.
I will not. It's you what made a mess of it.
Proper English. You will replace it.
I will not. You bloody ruined it.
It's not you shall, it's you will.
Go away. Try and confuse me with your big words so I forget all about the rope and making you pay for it. You highfalutin types are all the same. You're a sly one, you are.
Not as sly as your boss.
You're talking about Mr. B.
The ace swindler himself.
You got some dirt on him, ain't you?
Dirt is a substance that lies on the face of the earth. But in your case, under your fingernails.
Blimey.
Yes, I have some information about Mr. Body.
Oh, do tell.
I don't know if I could trust you, Mrs. White.
You'll tell me or you'll be sorry. You will.
Very good, Mrs. White. First person, singular and plural, use shall. Second and third persons, singular and plural, use will.
You sound like a bloody school teacher. Tell.
I am a bloody school teacher. Ugh. As a businessman, Mr. Body intentionally acted to drive down the stock prices of certain oil companies, making them go bankrupt. He then bought those companies at a disturbingly low price, and years later he sold them for an excessive profit.
What's wrong with that? It's the American way.
What's wrong is corporate beneficiaries such as educational institutions lose funding. They suffer badly.
What's it matter to you?
I lost out.
You're in business.
Business, yes. You see, the business Mr. Body drove into bankruptcy was my family's business. It was in Springfield, Massachusetts.
What was the name of a company?
PTA.
PTA.
PTA, oh, Plum Transatlantic Oil.
Oil. In Massachusetts.
Yes.
Huh. Well, looks like you and me's got something in common then.
Your family was in oil?
Oh yeah! Me dad had a fish and chip shop in the East End.
Yes.
Say, with everything that Mr. Body's done, why are you helping him with his book?
The dignity lost to greed. I shall gain proximity to the perpetrator. He will pay with more than the author's advance he owes me.
So poetic. I do like a sensitive bloke. Manly on the outside, soft and squishy on the inside. You know, I get off work after dinner. What say you and me take a little moonlight stroll, get to know each other a little better?
Mrs. White, I think I know all there is to know.
Yeah, I sort of wear my personality on my sleeve, don't I?
Actually, all over your apron.
I just came by to tell you the dinner will be ready shortly.
Yes, dinner.
Clue number 5. Plum in the stomach with the rope. Do any of these offer you hope? None of the items you will need to solve this dastardly deed. The conservatory we visit now. Here, there's a saga of vow after vow. My dear, it is imperative that we conclude our conversation from earlier.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like your reckless escapade.
I have an insatiable spirit.
Let me inform you, my dear, that I will not tolerate such displays of frivolous abandon.
Let me inform you, my dear, that you may not have to.
Sometimes I discourage the history of marriage has been matrimonial strife. A woman in my prime, I married old honey, so old it's not funny. Forget about passion, so very old-fashioned. My first one then dropped dead. Oh, none I wed. Once a widow, oh, they blamed me. Yes, they named me as the scheming spouse, but the judge set me free. My defense was insanity. The judge and I then wed, but the gossip distressed me. They couldn't arrest me. The night my poor judgy dropped dead. My third one was a shrink, a real lady killer. His death was a thriller. I get sentimental. It was ruled accidental. The inquest was routine. It placed me at the scene. Twice a widow, they defamed me. Thrice a widow, they load me more. So I married the attorney for the shrink on to number 4. My lawyer was a charm, but he squandered my assets and left me some bad debts, and suddenly he bought the farm.
Romance was fleeting, and then I caught him cheating. You can ask any jury, a scorned woman's fury is grounds for self-defense. My fifth is now past tense. When they grow rise, I should think twice. I'm a widow with 5 men on eyes, 5 times widowed. Why do they blame me? It's the price that I pay, 'cause I've had more than one wedding day, and when 5 passed away, they cried foul play.
Clue number 6. Peacock, candlestick, conservatory. Are any of these parts of the story? None of these in the answer exist, but there may be an unexpected twist. Next we waltz, so my guests will know I have no qualm with my potential foe. Murder is fated not by chance, and is set in motion with the dance. Ladies and gentlemen, I trust that you have all enjoyed dinner and are pleasantly satiated. I have gathered you all together, including Mrs. White, for an after-dinner cordial because you are all a collection of varied personalities, each with a singular goal in mind. My demise.
Never try to kill it.
Yes! Pleasure, pain, diversion, whatever your motivation, each of you wants me dead. Dead, 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 dead. Don't look so sad. I live to be killed. You must plan your strategy wisely. Only the correct combination of suspect, weapon, and group will result in the successful murder of me in winning the game. You know the individual ends you must achieve. I now offer a toast to your success. Raise your glasses. To success.
Success.
Restive spirits roam all throughout the night. They search through every room. Which one's right? Which one will be my resting place tonight? What's the matter? The piano suddenly sounds terrible.
My key is broken.
It sounded fine up until now.
I was playing around it.
Well, continue playing around it. Walk to a door, dare to step through. Truth lies inside, well hidden from view. Not every room will fit the bill. One's marked for death, it's time to kill. Corridors and halls, the winding hidden stair, a secret passageway leads somewhere. Each room so rare, a true work of art, with trapdoors in the floors and bookshelves and hearts. Corridors and halls, a mansion full of doom. One of us must choose, one course, one room. Get off of me. Dining room chairs move in the night. Light switches off, light shining bright. Where will we go? Fear everywhere. Don't look behind. Someone is there. Corridors and halls, a winding hidden stair, a secret passageway leads somewhere. Each room so rare, a true work of art, with trapdoors in the floors and bookshelves and hearts. Corridors and halls, a mansion full of doom. One of us must choose, one course, one room. Billiard room, all the portraits stare, and the walls
All have ears.
could curl your hair.
When the deed is complete this night, see the past come to life, what a sight! The library doors open by themselves. Pull out a book and you move the shelves. All bedroom floors green to a beat, with no one walking cross and no one's feet. Corridors and halls, a mansion full of doom. One of us must choose, only one can lose. Only one can choose, one cause, one
You shouldn't have dumped me.
You shouldn't have been so rude.
You shouldn't have cheated me!
You shouldn't have married my love.
You shouldn't have swindled my family.
You shouldn't have been so cheap!
Well, who's first? I challenge you to a duel!
What was the purpose of that?
Mustard, mustard, mustard!
Give me one last chance to pay me my money.
I refuse! Oh my God! That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh!
For this, I need a smoke.
Can we call a brief timeout, perhaps?
We're idiots!
Is in the line of duty, so please no sympathy. Let's move ahead. Round one, excuse me one second. Round one has now ended. Two will now Begin. In this round, there will be 3 clues to ponder and to muse, and advance you to a winner. Now, from what you've witnessed, it's hard to surmise the who, where, and how surrounding my demise. So, to make your theorizing more effective, I offer you a bona fide detective.
I'm a hard-nosed detective who's hard-pressed to find the hard truth. I'm tough on crime, tough to talk to, and tough as nails. I turn over stones, turn over suspects, and turn over when I sleep. I direct questions, get direct answers. For me, yes means yes, no means no, and maybe means you're under the influence of an illegal substance. Peter may have picked a peck of pickled peppers, and she may have sold seashells by the seashore, but everywhere that Mary went, this lamb won't be going. Is that clear?
Miss, there's been a murder.
I know.
What do you mean, I know?
I've searched the premises. Mr. Body's body is missing. And you all have horrendous expressions of guilt on your faces.
No.
Excuse me, but my plastic surgeon took care of that.
Why are you here? None of us called a detective. I'm supposed to be here.
You're not in the instructions.
Who reads instructions?
Spit out.
She's a lost token from Sorry.
Or perhaps she's discarded from life.
Better late.
This is not life.
Sorry.
Ledge. Candlestick. Revolver. Knife.
Lead pipe.
And rope.
Thank you.
That's better. Now, who here knew Mr. Body?
Me.
Everybody. Who here wanted a dead Mr. Body? Nobody. Well, we will see.
We shall.
We shall what?
Forget it.
I want you to know here and now that I am not the killer. Murder is too vulgar. Like your social life, I'm sure.
Colonel Mustaaaaard dear, I like it when you charge in and take control. Together, we will find this killer.
Retreat, Colonel.
Oh. Well, it surely wasn't tied. I get my job list from crossword puzzles, not cold corpses.
That's not what I hear. And don't look at me, detective. I ain't murder.
Because you can't spell it.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Enough! Now that I look at you, chumps, in your wardrobe by Crayola, I am convinced more than ever that one of you is a killer.
So if you think that you are looking at a bunch of killers, clean the wax out of your nose.
Keller, baby, let's stick to the subject of murder. Shall we?
Very good.
What?
Forget about it.
Now, I'm in charge. One of you little piggies is gonna go wee, all the way to the big house. I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff, and I'm gonna make sure that one of you gets life.
Behind bars?
In the box.
No, I'm ready for
My investigation formally begins. You are all suspects.
She's a master of detection.
I determine to deliver.
We play our cards wrong, we're really up the river.
She is hard-boiled.
commandeering.
Quite attractive.
And disarming.
But beside a prison stripes, it ain't so charming.
She'll try to catch us in a lie.
Her accusations won't hold glue. If we don't hang together now, together we will hang on cue.
She's ambitious.
Unrelenting.
Out to solve this deadly thriller.
But she can't even find the corpse, much less the killer.
Premeditate our every move. Eliminate the slightest clue. Chasing her tail from room to room. Simple strategies will see us through. Suspects and villains, no corpse yet, just killing. Theories and blame. It's no clues we can lose. It's a dark, deadly game. It's just a guessing game. Dinner, invite us. Dessert, then indict us. Prison's the bill of fare. If you stare so anywhere, alibis must compare. She wouldn't, we couldn't. There's nothing that she can prove. If she hasn't got a clue.
Could she have found out?
Does she know about my time? It's becoming one.
No, she couldn't.
Suspects and villains, no corpse and just killing. There are plenty of theories, there is plenty to play. No clues we can lose, it's a dark deadly game. Play the game.
Could she?
Does he?
Has she?
Would she?
Did she? Can she?
Luring by us, deserve and indict us. Prison's the bill of fare. If we stare so beware, alibis must compare.
I did too.
She wouldn't, we couldn't. There's nothing that she can prove, and she hasn't got a clue.
The investigation now underway, I present to you the first clue of round number 2. Focus on where the deed was executed, when, to call my figure, was transmuted. The scene which housed the deliberate act had motives tossed and bovine whacked. Next, the suspects learn that the detective is quite effective and far more clever than any of them ever thought she could be.
So, you think I haven't got have been used to commit the heinous crime I'm faced with solving. I found a revolver in the ballroom,
Ooh.
a wrench in the kitchen,
Ooh.
a coil of rope in the lounge, a candlestick in the billiard room, a knife in the conservatory, and a lead pipe in the study. With my highly advanced laptop crime detection system, I was able to ascertain that all of your fingerprints appear on all of the items, and that the prints were made between noon and the precise moment of Mr. Body's death, midnight.
Don't go any further. I maintain my innocence. Therefore, I will admit that I did indeed handle 3 of those weapons, but not for the grisly crime of murder. You see, before dinner, I instructed Mrs. White how to tie knots with the rope in the study. Then after dinner, at 9:12, I found the revolver on the ballroom floor to inspect its caliber, merely out of curiosity, of course. And at 9:20, I used the knife in the kitchen to cut a rot out of an apple that I was eating, because, you know, I'm trying to watch this glorious film.
Those weapons were not found in those rooms.
I was responsible for moving 2 of them. At 9:15, before I retired to my chamber, I saw Professor Plum handling the revolver, and since it belonged to Colonel Mustaaaaard, I got suspicious. So at 9:22, after he went to the kitchen, I then hid it in a place where anyone with questionable motive could not find it, in the conservatory behind a plant. Then at 9:30, I retrieved the knife from the lounge and took the knife to the lounge to cut a twist for my martini.
And you deserve it.
You handled no others?
Well, I did retrieve the wrench from the lounge for the big, burly handyman who needed it in the kitchen to work a pipe, a lead pipe.
At what time?
Well, when you're with a big, burly handyman, you take no notice of the time.
Amen, girl.
But I did see Mrs. White retrieve it at 9:44.
I need to get the cap off my new bottle of spirits while I hides in the study with some book Chiodo dust on the cover.
The name of the book.
The art of the deal. About 9:50, I found the rope in the study and took it with me to the lounge to finish my drinks like a proper lady.
Then I got the rope in the lounge at 9:58. Mrs. Pecot promised we could play cowboys and Indians in the billiard room. You can't play cowboys and Indians without a rope, am I right, Mrs. White?
You certainly can't.
Then in the billiard room, I found a lead pipe, and then having worked up an appetite, I took it to the kitchen at 10:23, I think it was. Yes. And then I wanted to use it to open up a can of rations. Mrs. White.
I knew she was a man.
I found the wrench in the study, and at 10:30 I took it to the handyman in the ballroom. He needed to fix a radiator. That handyman is quite popular. Huh, ladies?
Well, at 10:40, I got the knife out of the lounge for the big, burly handyman. Cut a bologna sandwich.
More popular than I thought. Is that it?
No, I then retrieved the candlestick for some nighttime reading in the study, 10:50.
And I took it to the conservatory for some atmosphere, 10:55.
Then I took it to the billiard room to experiment with playing pool. 11.
I took it to the ballroom to catch a view from the balcony. 11:05.
And to the kitchen for a late night snack. You know what that is.
Then I took it to the lounge to have a drink with the big burly handyman. 11:15.
And then I removed the revolver from the conservatory at 11:20.
Then I hid it in the billiard room. 22.
Then I carried it to the ballroom. 24.
I took it to the kitchen. 26.
I took the study. 28.
And I to the lounge. 30.
The rope.
To the billiard room.
The conservatory.
The study.
The ballroom.
The lounge.
Ranch. Kitchen.
Ballroom.
Study.
Ballroom.
Lounge.
Billiard room.
Pipe.
Knife.
Lounge.
Billiard room.
Wrench.
Kitchen.
Lounge.
Rope.
Conservatory.
Lounge.
Rope. Candlestick.
Lounge.
Revolver.
Lounge.
Pipe.
Lounge.
Wrench!
Lounge.
Candlestick.
Lounge.
Pipe.
Lounge.
Knife. Revolver. Rope!
Candlestick, pipe, knife, revolver, rope. Wrench, candlestick, pipe, knife, revolver, rope. Wrench, candlestick, pipe.
Every day devices have enterprising uses when they're in the right hands, but for the wrong reasons, delightfully delicious. These dangerous abuses when they're in the right hand, in the right hand, in the right, in the right. Hands, wrench and pipe, knife and rope, everyone's a clue. And any grisly gadgets
You people act like you're out of a board game.
would most definitely do. Midnight!
Well, I've got something else. This note. It's made from magazine cutouts, and it reads, "It's my turn." I am convinced more than ever that one of you is guilty of murder, and I'm going to find that person. I'll be interrogating all of you shortly.
She's so mean.
Serious.
Charge.
Shrewd.
Tacky.
Attractive.
Information is essential. I present to you the second clue of round number 2. Focus on how the deed was completed, how I, with glory, was fatally defeated. The weapon responsible for killing me can turn a crime most brilliantly. Now to the library. Here the detective conducts her interrogation. The suspect's distress with each accusation. She is alert, bold, cunning, and curt. They desperately jockey for vindication.
Professor Plum, tell me, could a savvy person such as yourself commit the crime of murder simply because his family's oil business was betrayed?
Could I? Yes, of course. But did I?
I read your book on corruption in the CIA. Rather enjoyed it. You know, you look different than in the photo on the book jacket.
Photos can never capture exact likeliness.
Very different. I read somewhere that you were now in Vienna, working on a book.
Let me give you some advice, my sharp detective. You see, a sophisticated criminal act is best deduced with patience, astute reasoning, and cocktails for two. Get a joy before a drink.
I have a murder to solve!
Or can two masterminds spend stimulating conversation?
Stimulation is not in my job description.
Do as the great minds of past ages would. Converse with me. Imbibe with me. Fertilize my cerebral garden.
Where's the weed killer?
As Somerset Maugham said, the mind is most free when the body is satiated with pleasure.
As Emerson said, the eye of prudence may never shut.
The awful thing about people is their caution. Thomas Wolfe.
He has not desire for that of which he feels no want. Euripides.
The only way to handle temptation is to yield to it. Oscar Wilde.
Let one be on guard against those who flatter and mislead. Aristotle.
Be not simply good. Be good for something. Thoreau. Oh.
Oh?
Criminal propensities and calculated risk.
Motive opportunity, poison, and plot twists.
Made for primetime thrillers as a Prussian alibi.
Wicked soup by blood and guts.
But in a newsroom murder flies. It's normal curiosity to thrill at the notion of engaging in vile play.
But in civilized society, we stifle that emotion in fear of Judgment Day.
Tell the truth, you're seduced by my theory. Your career feels a need deep within. Mischief feels the minds of more than killers. You're bewitched by the deadly scent of sin.
I enjoy amassing modus operandi. I'm entranced by exploring brute acts. Yes, so
challenge and reduced to a chase. On the heels of hot pursuit to prosecute,
To execute.
an open and shut case. No more questions.
Doing great, girl.
You sure you don't want more swings before I go?
Oh. Well, come on.
How dare you? How hard is it to put on a coat?
How hard is it to chill the flip? My pleasure.
Colonel? You're a man of the world.
On a sandwich?
With the ladies. Senorita Azul in Argentina. Frau Blau in Bavaria.
Mrs. Peacock in
Here
Boston.
at Body Manor. Fighting for the ladies and coupling with code cuts. Seem to be areas of expertise, Colonel. What about murder?
Whether Mr. Body is dead or alive, Mrs. Peacock knows a valuable alliance.
Like ham and cheese. You lured her away with the fortune you inherited from your father.
General great to you.
Seduced her with music.
Beethoven.
Then you committed murder. So you and she could enjoy a bedeviled banquet. It was your turn.
Detective, love is like a sandwich. Passion lies between two slices of opportunity. All these medals on my chest make me the soldier you see. I know you must be impressed. I see how you look at me. I'll trade you all his glory if you change your story. Vindicate me, exonerate me. Allies in the battle is war.
Mr. Green. You're a conniver. You're a chauvinist. You're a snake.
First of all, I'm a Republican.
You've been a business partner of Mr. Body's in several ventures. With the one in Vegas, he swindled you out of a bundle.
That's just the way the cookie bounces.
With colossal nips and tucks, the roles were reversed. It was your turn. You were duping him out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. He found out, threatened you. You killed him.
Look, how do I put this so your simple brain can understand it? That money was mine! And I only know that because I don't count my chickens before I put them in the horse! And if you think you're looking at a killer, clean the wax out of your nose. Shoots and thieves will call her crime. nickel and dime. If my father rings my name, nothing but the big time. I've been around the block twice, not afraid to toss dice. Take my money, come on, honey, bribe and can that is my way.
Shoot!
Oh.
Go! Here we go. Ladies. You first. Miss Scarlet. So, your real name is Scarletta Vermicelli.
I'll have mine al dente.
Please, you hooked up with Mr. Body in Vegas. He used you to extort funds from a business you, he, and Mr. Green had. Then he dumped you.
The bumper proposed marriage and everything.
Did such betrayal spur revenge?
I got my revenge in Vegas. I caught Mr. Body at the airport, dragged him back into town,
And tortured him.
yes, I made him sit through an entire Taylor Swift concert. And applaud!
Mrs. White, what are you hiding?
Whatever it is, it's well hidden.
If Mr. Body's death was caused by a blow to the head, the killer would have to have been tall. How tall are you?
5'6".
With heels?
With anyone.
Mrs. Peacock. 5 husbands. 5 questionable deaths.
6.
6 fortunes. Now yours. And, according to the fine print your lawyer added to Mr. Body's will, upon his passing, you inherit his entire estate. Again, it was your turn.
Detective, when your lawyer makes more in a day than you make in a week, honey, it's always my turn.
Silver bullets with your name, if you cut us a deal. Diamond handcuffs play our game, promise we'll never squeal. We should stick together, females in the weather. Please don't sell us down the river, rowing up or down an oar. Take our rates and if you like them we'll get more. Renegades, get whatever you adore, on up until the end.
final clue of round number 2. The game continues, not yet complete. Deducing the answer, no easy feat. The suspect you should scrutinize has strategic moves and combative eyes.
Well. Rub-a-dub-dub. 6 suspects in a tub full of hot water. Your secrets are out in the open. I could pin this murder rap on any of you if I wanted to. But only one of you did it. Was it Mrs. White in the ballroom with the candlestick? Or Mrs. Peacock in the billiard room with the knife?
My love would never.
Or Professor Plum in the conservatory? Or Miss Scarlet in the study? Or Mr. Green or Colonel Mustard? Your assumptions are insane.
Yellow snow, the one that's tall enough to strike a fatal blow. You lost your love. For your son, you packed a gun.
For your love, you'll go to jail. Hey, here's $5 for your mail.
It's all my fault you're in this mess. I took the chance to die. The joy of immortality. I'm corpus delicti.
Conspired to kill you two lovers with this game. Illicit assassination, you're the perfect murder team.
Don't blame me, she's in the will.
Don't blame me, you fit the bill.
You'll hang high when I testify.
Is Peter gonna fry?
A corpse leads to a killer.
Hangs himself. They sweep up the commandment, the light they burn as herself. It's all your fault you're in this mess, but soon you'll pay your dues. Excuse me, Mr. Green, you both need Bruno Molly shoes. My design, it's checkout time.
My demise, the perfect crime. Toss the dice, the final roll with no hope of parole.
It's all your fault we're in this mess. We're sorry that you came. So next time play more cheesy, please just try another game.
Now take your accusations if you should, then please
I'll fit. But if there is a shred of doubt, you know you must acquit. Deliberate, don't speculate. Implicate, eliminate. Cast your blame, but not on me. Can't you go and set me free? Not me at all. I would never kill anyone. I wouldn't. Right.
Where and how.
Deliberate, don't speculate. Implicate, eliminate. Cast your vote and set me free. Play the game, but don't blame me.
Hickory, dickory, dock. Soon, one of you will be behind a lock, and key, and bars, with no window, and bad food, and mean guards!
You look desperate.
She's a master of detention and determined to deliver. She's uncovered every clue that we have given her. All the pieces fit together Now would suspects wonder where.
We're off to a prison pen, birds of a feather. We're all behind the 8 ball now. She has us cornered like a rat. She claims she knows who, where, and how. Every alibi has fallen flat. We're out of rooms to hide in now. Time's running out to lay the blame. We're out of rooms to hide in now. Time's running out to lay the blame.
It was Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with the wrench.
Yes, I did it. It was my turn. I killed Mr. Body in the, what was it again?
The kitchen.
In the kitchen with the wrench. Because when he stole Mrs. Peacock from me, he stole the one that made this man an emotional hero. Without her, I'm just a lowly foot soldier, marching down Root's empty trail. Onward.
What was that?
Well, it seemed like the right thing to do.
Okay.
Well, come now. Let's see who in the audience won our game. Whose answers with ours were one and the same. Please rise in your place with a smile on your face if you guessed the correct room, weapon, and place. Let's have a round of applause for our winners. Excellent work.
He did basic deduction. Good job.
I can't believe it.
It was for you. It was for you.
Who would kill for that? Excuse me. That's called botched plastic surgery. Kardashian's plastic surgery? I can tell. Hey. Get back here. Where do you start?
This game is too complex and dangerous. I'm off to play another one. No maladjusted psychopaths.
Like white.
No intricate motives. No murder. Just railroads and hotels.
And I will be having a wicked talk with this one.
She has a good idea. I think I'm going to get away and go to Malibu. I'm going to call Tom Cruise up and see if his offer's still good.
If he answers.
Well, I'd like to see myself in a more erudite setting, a Tony Kushner play or a John Fowles novel with characters of complexity and depth. Not these characters.
You're one to talk.
Well, I suppose I can see myself out of this raggedy old mansion into something significant and deep, like a Disney film.
You go, baby.
I will rise through the ranks to become a global leader. I will see a new world order. I will see a bright tomorrow. I'll see a chiropractor.
A holiday to my young land and a queen married to. 6 days of Unky Stewart's taking care of me every need. And I do mean every need.
This is why you're so sad.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but okay. You know, I think that I could take a Caribbean cruise to the Greek islands.
That's not what that is.
Wrench, candlestick, pipe, knife, revolver, rope.
Wrench, candlestick, pipe, knife, revolver, rope.
You see, some things must remain the same. Our game has been played. It is over, this merry escapade. Until once more we lift the cover and sift through more clues to discover the mystery source from whence they came.
Each time we play our little game of murder, you try your best to play the game to win. No matter if you land on top or bottom, you played it and turn around and play the game again.
So
Now our game is done, 6 suspects on the run. It's always